Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tomori. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
8 minutes is number 21.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Robert Lewandowski.
Vardiol. Zielinski is onto this. Dani Olmo. And this is Shevchenko. Forced to go back. Al Hilal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great ball, and he's in. Great chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Haaland. Kamavinga. And it's Shevchenko. And Gvardiol. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's played it in low. Costa Curta gets it clear. And we have our very first corner. Khan claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Haaland. Defending of the desperate variety. Zielinski. That's tidy. Shot could be on. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's their second corner of the game. Backward it goes. Vardiol. Zielinski tries a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Porto restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Guardiola is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Porto have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! And that is high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for options for movement. It's a sweeping cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Dani Olmo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's... Can he finish? Goal! Porto! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah,
And he shoots! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one...
And he's following up! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Porto really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. And that's played in low. Khan claims it, safe hands. Garcia wins the duel this time. Dani Olmo. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Could be danger here. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is all they have time for. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
We're on the move again. Al Hilal not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And there's a searching pass.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness. Raul. Costa Curta running with intent. Can he latch on to this? Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. And Garcia. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Zielinski. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Now it's Zielinski. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Has a look up and delivers. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Porto get their fourth corner. Al Hilal, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Flings in across. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, takes a shot! Goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Knocks it into space. Neymar's cross. Zielinski. Kamavinga. Shevchenko. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Garcia. Played out towards the right wing. He has a look up. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Raul. Dani Olmo. Garcia. And it's Olmo. Kamavinga. A probing pass. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Kukcu. Coming on the field is number 11, Rijkaard. Substitution.
Valverde. Musiala. He's having a pop! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Al Hilal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Park
De Bruyne.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, De Bruyne.
Now he's got space here. And now they can clear their lines. Keeper has taken decisive action. Porto have the chance to go the other way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's destined for the flank. And he welcomes it in. Chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please turn towards the screen.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al Hilal desperately failing to impose themselves.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour.
And Odegaard! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence, and the agility wasn't too far off either.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madueke. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a goal kick. Odegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has exploded.
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. Getting up there! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And we have liftoff! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Stood up well to him there. Lee Kang in. Oh, they could break here. No, that's been intercepted.
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Crosses it in here. That is ended up in no man's land. Norgard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Goes looking wide, and that was nowhere near his best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Norgard. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Added Subimendi. Madueke. And here's Odegaard. Hakimi. Nkapie kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Nuno Mendes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Madueke. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Lewis Skelly. Great vision. Now it's Martinelli. Corner it is. They've played it short. Pinches it off him. Martinelli plays it short. Oh, that is a nice touch. Madwick, towering header! And he's stuck it away! Arsenal are level. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Norgard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period. Safonov claims comfortably. And it's Mendes. Nice physical challenge. Gonzalo Ramos. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. That is a great pick out. Gabriel Jesus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's an imaginative pass. Incapie with the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. Calafiori. Norgard. Erdegaard. And it's Mendes. Can he get it through? Madweke. And it's Erdegaard. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Luis Skelly. Incapuyi. Gonzalo Ramos powering forward here. Martinelli. Luis Skelly. Incapuyi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And Norgard. Calafiori. Now it's Erdegaard. Calafiori wants to run onto this. And he's taking no chances there. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. That ball looks a good one. Martinelli. Martinelli is flagged offside. Incapuyi. Norgard. Now it's Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Lewis Skelly. Oh, important interception. Nuno Mendes. That has not gone well. Now it's Martinelli. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's had it taken off him. And he's forced to go back. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Madueke, and it's been played through. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Arsenal leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Havertz, he's had a shot! And again! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a pretty loose pass. Madueke. Now Subimendi. Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good ball, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Le numéro 19.
Not too much more here than... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his...
Big chance! Well, that has not gone well.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a throw. Howson. Donnarumma. Now Howson, not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Massaro, he's found a way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His team...
Can he finish? Goal! Al Hilal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Trabzonspor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Has to go back. Massaro! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Akanji with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Trabzonspor always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cannavaro gets it away. Messi.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Drills one in. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
It's Raul! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He has found a way through. Oh, that's ambitious. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries one from range. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Knocks it into space. Driving through the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. It's a sweeping cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta making good progress. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mignanda. He's in plenty of space here. Serginho. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Trabzonspor have their third corner. Messi plays it short. Spread it left. Messi's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Nice bit of trickery. Serginho.
Has been indicated.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Howson cuts it out. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be made aware.
So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Al Hilal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Al Hilal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. In with the challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Akanji. And it's Serginho. Mignanda. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi has it in a wide position. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And that was asking for too much. Goes long and straight. Alexander-Arnold
for this match was
aims beyond the defence.
51,577.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's had a shot! Brilliant from Shevchenko! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they?
Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Al Hilal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Hazard! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Great defending, strong and determined. That is good alertness. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution.
Al Hilal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he shoots! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he was quick to react. Half an hour gone in the second half. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Trabzonspor clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Al Hilal! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what's he done? Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. It's a pretty loose pass. And that signals the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.